All right, page 50. Shishi for Emor. By Dabish Lamar Hashem said to Moshe saying, Amidalid, Abir Bnei Yisrael Emor, speak to the children of Israel, saying, B'chamishos Yoyim, on the 15th day, Chedesh in the 7th month, Hazeh Chag HaSukkos, on the 15th day of the 7th month, Chag HaSukkos is the festival of Sukkos, Shivas Yom Hashem, for the 7 days for Hashem. Okay. Next pasuk Lamed Hey Bayim Harishem Mikra Kodesh, and the first day is a designation for holiness. Kom lachasaved leisasu, any work for livelihood you must not do. Rashi Mikra Kodesh. So Rashi says here, what does it mean dedicated for holiness? Kacheo b'ksos nakia b'tfilah is that you sanctify it with clean clothes and prayer. And other Yom Tovs, Yom Tovim, besides Yom Kippur, you also add b'maichal, b'mishta, b'ksus nakia b'tfilah. You add food, drink, clean clothes, and with prayer. Some people add the word Yom Kippurim because the context shows that it should be that. Some people actually quote this on the verse 27 by Yom Kippur. Okay, look up the commentaries if you want. Lamed Vav, Shivas Yamim, for 7 days, Takriva Yishel Hashem, you shall offer a fire ring to Hashem. B'yim Hashmini, on the 8th day, Mikra Kodesh, on the 8th day is a designation of holiness. Yilachem should be to you. So this is now Shmini Atzeres. B'krav to Mishal Hashem, you shall offer a fire ring to Hashem. Atzeres he it's an atzeres. It's a retainment. It's a retainment. We'll see what a second means.
What's a closing holiday is the translation I'm familiar with.
Oh, yeah? Okay, closing. Here they say it's actually a retain. I'll tell you why in a second. Kom lech savodalo sasu, any work for livelihood you must not do. Lamed vav atzeresi. Atzarti ezchem etzli. The term is used to indicate that I have retained you with me.
Wow.
This can be compared to a king who invited his sons to a meal for a specific number of days.
Yeah.
Kevin Shegil is Mamli Potter. Once it arrives their time to what do you call it? To take leave. Amar, he says, Bonai b'vakash mikem. He said, my sons, please remain with me another day. Ikfu imi oidiyam echad. Say another day, Kosh lepridaschem, your departure is hard for me. In other words, Hashem is with the Jews or Sukkot. Hashem says, I want to retain you. I want to, I don't know why they translate. What's the Tzeres? It's a day of restriction. Restriction. It's the way they're trying to do it, like Rashi, it's a day of God is delaying. Or
Hashem wants us for one more day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So why are they saying
a day of keeping back?
Aren't they saying it different?
What are they saying? Another day of what?
Hashem wants us one more day, right?
So I mean, what do you call that in English? What's the English word for that? You want 200? Okay, we'll call that a word. It's called Tzeres in Hebrew. So what does it mean then? So trying to find the word in English.
A boundary. It's a closing holiday.
But then it's not what it's saying. I mean, I'm not arguing.
That's what atzar. Atzar means to restrict, restrain. Right.
So what does it mean, closing?
It's That's what closing does. Is you're going to round the holiday of Sukkot with one last day. Shemini
I hear you.
Shemini Atzeret. That's exactly what it says.
I don't know. To me, it sounds that's a little bit of a poetic stretch, meaning it works, but it's not. the way they're trying to go in simpler is that God is holding us back. The idea of the holiday, it's not that it's closing off Sukkot. I mean, I'm not arguing that is true as well. I'm saying the way Rashi's going here is in the vein of God is holding us back another day. That's what they call a day of retainment. God is retaining us another day.
Mm-hmm.
Or detaining us. Yeah.
Keeping us on for an extra day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But retaining is because it's continuing and it's keeping it.
Right. Continue as there should be.
It's like a extension to hold back the holiday. That's the way Rashi quotes in the Medrash.
There's no word for it. I can't think of it.
Okay.
He wants us.
Lamed Zayin. They go in the Kahas, they say it's a day of restriction. That God is it's restriction that you have to you're restricted every holiday, you can't do work. But here it's in the vein of God keeping us, we're restricted from starting mundane life.
Right. That's probably better.
It's like everybody's
Not
trying
better,
to,
just
it's a
another
hard
way.
word. I think it's a hard word to translate because there's multiple meanings of it.
Another word.
So what kind of definition are you trying to bring out? So this idea of, they're trying to, I guess, merge the two, that God's retaining us and restricting us because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay. Kamlach savoda, all work of livelihood, even work that is essential work for you, that if you do it, you're going to lose money, you can't do it. It's repeating itself. Rashi repeating himself for some reason. Okay. Loisasi must not do. I might think you can't do this type of work even in the intermediate days of Chalamayid. So it comes to say it says it is a day of restriction, of retainment / restriction. All work you must not do for livelihood. Okay. Lamed Zayin. These are the holidays of Hashem that you shall proclaim to be designated for holiness. Hashem, to offer up a fire for Hashem. These are the holidays of Hashem that you will designate them as a day of holiness. To offer up fire offerings. Ola, umincha is with meal offerings. Zebach with shlamim, other sacrifices, and the sachim, libations, every day on each day's offering on a specific day. Rashi, Ola mincha. This is the minchas and the sachim akrevim ola, the meal offering of the port offerings that's offered with the burnt offering. Each one's the side kick of the other thing, I guess. Dvar yom b'yemai, day by day. Each dvar yom b'yemai, chayk katzuv b'chumash b'kodim. The amount fixed in the book of counting. Dvar yom b'yemai, each day is offering on a specific day, from which we infer that if the day has passed, offering of that day is canceled. So there's a special thing for each day. You can't. The oila of the holiday, you can't make up. The other ones you could make up. Other sacrifice you could. Okay. Oh, you said it right. Lamed Ches, Mavad Shabbos is Hashem. This is besides the Shabbos offerings of Hashem. To Hashem you have to do. Mavad Matnei Sechem, besides your presentation offerings. Mavad Kol Nidrechem is besides your vow offerings. Mavad Kol Nidrechem, all your gift offerings. Asher Tun Lashem, you give to Hashem. Rashi, no Rashi. Lamed Tes. Ach, b'chamisha, Yom Lachedesh Shvi, on the 15th day of the month, of the 7th month. Piaz b'chas Tfos Haaretz, when you gather the grain of the earth, Techegos Chag Hashem Shuas Yomim, gather the grain of the earth, you shall You gather the grain of the earth, you shall celebrate a Chag of Hashem 7 days. Bayim Arishain, on the first day, Shabbasain is a cessation of work. Imashmini shows in the 8th day is the cessation of work. Rashi. On the 15th day, you shall celebrate. This is talking how you celebrate with a carbon shlomim, with a special peace offering called the Chagiga. I might have thought Tidches HaShabbos. I might have thought this is supersede Shabbos. So it says ach, however, meaning you don't offer that on Shabbos because you have the 7 days to make up for it. When you gather in the land's produce, this 7th month should occur at the time of ingathering. This 7th month is a time of ingathering. Okay. The harvest time. From here we learn that you need to do leap years. Because sometimes we see there's 2 places in the Torah you have to leap year. Because Pesach must be in the spring and Sukkot must be in the harvest season. And if there's no leap year, sometimes the Sukkot this month will fall in the middle of the winter or the summer. You shall celebrate with your Chagiga peace offerings for a 7-day period. Meaning, if you didn't bring it on one day, you can bring that on the next day. That you can make up. I might have thought you could bring it maybe. Oh, so it doesn't mean you bring a Chagiga every single day of Sukkot. You bring once, but you can make it up if you don't do it. Maybe bring it every day. So it says no. You shall celebrate it, which implies one day, not more. So why does it say 7? 7 for tashlumin, for makeup. Mem, you shall take for yourself on the first day pri eitz hadar, a fruit. So literally it means pri eitz, the fruit of a tree that's beautiful. Kapais tamarim, and a closed date palm frond. Banaf eitz avos, and a myrtle tree branch for Arvei Nachal and brookside willows. You shall rejoice for Hashem 7 days. Mem, Priyetz Hadar, a fruit of the citron tree. This is a tree, the taste of its bark and fruit are the same. So it's very vague, a beautiful fruit tree, a fruit of a beautiful tree. It means a particular type of tree that the bark and the fruit have similar taste. 216. So you could have said a prihadar, beautiful fruit. Right? It's a beautiful fruit of a tree. Fruits are from trees. But the bark has to also be fragrant or somewhat edible, I guess. Hadar, what's this vague term of hadar, of a beautiful fruit, a beautiful apple? Hadar bilani mishanshana, something that is, it's a double meaning. It's beautiful, but also it's something that dwells indefinitely on the tree throughout the season. It grows through the whole year.
Only tree, right?
I don't know if maybe
It doesn't
maybe
stop,
there.
Never stop.
I don't know.
Okay.
And that is the citron. Meaning it says here when the new fruit buds, there still remains fruit of the previous year. That's what it means. Eventually they fall off. They get bad. The point is, though, that by the time there's new fruit, by the time there's new buds, there's still fruit from the last year. Kappas tomorrow. How do they know? It's a type of never stopping. Its fruit takes more than a year to ripen, therefore stays in the tree for more than 1 year. Anyways, moving along. Hadar. A kapes tamarim, a closed date palm frond. Chaser vav. It is, the word kapes is missing a vav. This tells you that only one frond is indicated. Anaf Eitz, a myrtle tree branch. Its branches are braided like ropes and cords, and this is the myrtle which is formed like a braid. You shall celebrate it as a festival for Hashem. Shivas Yom Bashana, 7 days throughout the year. Chukas Olam Deresechem, it is an everlasting statute throughout your generations. On the 7th month you shall celebrate it. You shall live in thatched roof huts, sukkahs, little huts, for 7 days. Every citizen of Israel, Yeshua Sukkah, should dwell in these huts. Membeis, Hezrach is a native Israelite, and B'Yisrael, this includes converts. This is so that your succeeding generations will know that in Sukkot I settled the children of Israel when I took them out of Egypt. And your God. How did God settle us in huts? This refers to the clouds of glory. There are those who argue means they actually made huts. Rabbi Akiva in the Medrash means the sukkahs that God put, it was the cloud of glory. There's another opinion. Rabbi Lezer says it means actual thatched roof huts. And the Gemara, it's reversed, whatever. So Rashi gives preference to this opinion that it means the clouds of glory. Because a shafti means a divine act. I gave you a place to make huts. I put you in some sort of enclosure. That's the clouds.
Hashem.
Yeah. Moshe spoke the periodic festivals of Bnei Israel to the children of Israel.